hot dogs for breakfast. All right, what's up? What's up? Lands. All right, guys. So I have land out here in Texas. I'm letting people live on my land for free. I'm building my own town out here. So if you guys are interested, let me know. I'm just eating some breakfast right now. I'm going live real quick while I'm having some breakfast. Then I got to get back home and get back to work. I'm in town in Sierra Blanca right now. I still got to get some gas too. I'm a little surprised I made it to town. I wasn't sure if I had enough gas in here to get to town. These are delicious. Monsters are bad for you, but these are very delicious. Hey, what's up, everybody? Just doing a quick live while I'm having breakfast. I'm always so busy. So I've got 20 acres out here near a town called Sierra Blanca in West Texas. A grease duck? What the heck is... I don't even know what that is. We're up to 13 people. We're getting there. You can see that? I didn't know you could see that back there. I'm actually in my... I have a Dodge ambulance from the Air Force from 1964. A 1964 Dodge ambulance. This is my motorhome that I live in. I haven't built it yet on the inside. I still got to take some of this paneling down and re-insulate the walls. I'm Thor. I could be, I guess. I could pick up his hammer, no problem. I actually have it. He let me borrow it. I think it's at home right now. I'll show you when I get back home. I have Thor's other hammer in the back here. Let me show you this one. Hang on. This is 6 pounds. Or I mean 6,000 million pounds. But check it out. Oh, it's kind of heavy. I must be weak today. Woo! That's my longer handled one. Oh yeah. That's my to-go. That's my to-go carry back there. It's I actually forgot the brand of it. It's a M8. It's a Benelli M8. Semi-auto. A lot of times we just walk around town with them too out here in the country, especially in this town. It's kind of weird if you don't live here, but I've been here long enough. They don't care. Like if I see my friend at the gas station, here's an example right now. I seen my friend at the gas station a couple weeks ago. He's like, "I got a new gun," and I'm like, "Cool, let's see it." So we're just standing by the gas pump, just checking out a rifle. And no one cared. If the sheriffs roll up, they know me, they know him. I'm gonna be like, "Yo, look what he just got, dude, isn't it cool?" And then he's gonna check it out with us. Except that we're not gonna let him check it out. But we'll be like, we'll just explain to him like, "Yeah, I'm just checking it out. I mean, there's no criminal activity here, sir." And then he's going to be on his way. I got a major job to do on this truck. And I might do it today, but I'm not sure. Clutch release bearing, also known as a throwout bearing. Unfortunately, I got to replace it. Which means I got to take out the transmission, or at least move it far enough back I can get that old one out of there and put the new one in. With this truck, it's more likely going to be easier just to take it out, work on it, and put it back in. And I'm probably going to pull it out of the... There's a little hatch right down here. I can take this hatch off. I'm probably going to pull it up and out instead of down and out. Lately, I got really good at ignoring all the comments from the idiots. That's really the best way to deal with them. Let them go back to the darkness they live in. One of the best things about this old ambulance, the cigarette lighter still works, so I can charge my phone. I got me a fast charger plugged in, and it's on the charger right now. A lot of times the older vehicles, the dang cigarette lighters don't work anymore. For whatever reasons. I had another ambulance just like this one. The problem with that one, the socket was so rusty inside. It couldn't get a good connection. And I tried to like scrub out some of the rust, but it didn't really work. It was so rusted. Yeah, they really are. Hey guys, double tap the screen. Let's get that number 3 up to number millions. Up to 38 bazillion million. We got 7 people in here, supposedly. But I think YouTube has a lot of bots. It's probably bots just spying on me. Or it could be real people that are spying on me. That could be it too. Alright, I see somebody hit that double tap. Thank you. One of these now 6 people could be FBI or CIA or YMCA or somebody. I don't know. Could be anybody. Alright, we got 1 real person. We got Dead Wolf Resistance. I know you're real for sure. Let's do a real person count right now. It says down to 5. I think the bots heard me and they left. They're like, he's on to us. Yeah, hit that like button or an alien will probe your dog. All right. Kaz. I'm just guessing that's how you say that. What up, cuz? Kaz. Tommy Taylor, thank you for following me. I appreciate it, bro. I'm still working on the same project, man. Rebuilding Atlantis. And it's really, you know what? A lot of people are going to be very salty pretty soon because this thing is going really well now. The rebuilding is going faster. I'm still kind of stuck with a lot of the same problems. Working on my trucks, trying to get them perfect. It's not that my trucks are unreliable. It's just that they're really old. So they kind of have an excuse to be unreliable. It's a lot of the little stuff that I'm working on. But ultimately, like the engine and transmission are bulletproof, you know. It's just brakes and all that kind of crap. Alternator. Now I gotta do a damn throwout bearing. But yeah, man, oh yeah, and tires are expensive. I still gotta get some newer tires for this. Some new tires. I have newer tires on it. I need to get new tires. I bought some tires. I got a set of wheels from a Dodge Ram, about a 2010. They're kind of bald though, but I only paid $160. I would have paid that for just the rims because I wanted to go up to the 17s. Now I got the 17-inch rims. I can get me some new tires on them. Oh, man. That's alright. Dude, I might be going bald. I don't know. Like, kind of like right there. I got this little centerpiece going on here. But it's all good, you know, it doesn't matter. Just being a good person is what really matters, I guess. What is my story? It's really long. Basically, I'm from Wisconsin. That place is like hell on earth. So I was like, well, I'm gonna leave. And then found some land. I actually didn't really care where I went because I knew wherever I went I would make things work out. So I got land in the cheapest place I could, basically. That was the most important thing to me is low taxes, low initial cost, low taxes, no building codes, no zoning or homeowners associations or any of that kind of crap out here. My taxes are about $200 a year for 20 acres. And so anyways, I ended up out here. And now what I'm trying to do is get other people out here so they can see what it's like to live two different versions of life. Freedom and slavery. That's basically what it is. And dude, when I was a kid, I never even thought I would have a job. I specifically remember saying, I'm never going to have a job. Why would anyone do that? It didn't make any sense to me. I was just like, yeah, I'm going to open a business and do this and that. I didn't realize opening a business is a little bit complicated, and the most complicated part about it is paying the rent for the business. But what I figured out I can do is just start my own town, open all the businesses I want, and they really can't fail because I built the buildings and I pay the taxes on the land. I mean, as long as I pay $200 a year for my property taxes, my businesses are going to be there. And I don't really have to be there 9 to 5, you know. I can just, if somebody's like, hey, I need to buy something from your store, I'll be like, all right, let's go on over to my store, dude. I can sell you some stuff real quick. Cool. You know, but eventually maybe I will have like people that run my businesses that are built by me on my land. So basically, yeah, basically things are going really well now because everything's in order. Oh, nice. You came out and hung out with Whiskey? Hell yeah. Yeah, it's freaking awesome out here. The biggest thing is, the biggest complaint most people have, oh, I have to haul water. Wah. Well, here's an idea. Just pay me to do it, because instead of me, you know, like, I'm not that person. So instead of complaining about water, what I did was I bought a tank, I opened a water account, I got a truck to haul the water, and I put the tank in the truck, and then later on I got a bigger truck with more tanks, and now I can haul 1,000 gallons of water, and other people pay me to haul water. So, I mean, honestly, you really don't even have to do it. You could just pay someone else to bring your water for you, which is going to cost more, but ultimately everything is going to cost less because you live out here and you're not paying $2,000 a month for rent and electricity and all this other crap anymore. It's just your water bill costs a little bit more. So what, you know? I'd rather haul my own water than go to work. I was going to say more, but I think that's enough. And I do it, and that's the thing. I don't even charge much. You know, I'm trying to help people, but also not get ripped off. A biggest thing, actually, one of my biggest things, I often undercharge by accident because I'm trying to help people like too much. So I'll fix someone's car for like $40, dude, and I'll do like some crazy shit, and it'll take me all day. And then later on, I'm like, fuck, man, why did I only charge $40? Like, I understand I'm trying to help them out, but damn, I basically screwed myself, man. Because, like, And I kind of got out of the auto repair industry because of that. So in the auto industry, there's a lot of wannabe mechanics that are soaking up all the cheap labor. And unless you got a real fancy shop and like you already have all these high paying customers, you're not going to get high paying customers. It's kind of a weird industry to be in at all. And I'm done with it. Actually, I'm totally lying. Actually, I'm getting back into it, but this time I'm doing it completely my own way. Let me roll up the window really quick. Just seems weird. I don't want people to think I'm talking to myself, so I'm gonna roll it up. That way they can't hear me. Then they have no idea. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I was doing when I got here, I was doing $40 an hour, and nobody would hire me. And then they started to realize I was a good mechanic, and then I went to $60 an hour. And the only reason I did that is because all the shops in this town, I'm in a ghost town, literally like off the interstate. You know in the movies where you're driving through the desert and you see the only gas station and the gas is super expensive, but you have to buy it? That is where I live. Gas is super expensive here, and shop prices are ridiculous. We actually, for a while, there was only one shop. Now there's like, there's shops that open and close here all the time. The ones that are successful are basically highway robbers, and they are charging like 120 an hour or more. One guy said he was charging 150 an hour, but he's not open anymore. He's gone. So to be competitive, you got to charge a low price. I don't know, man. I'm done with it. This is what I'm doing now, though. I am going to get back into it a little bit, but I'm only working on old Dodge trucks. Maybe some newer Dodge stuff or Rams. I might work on a little bit of the diesel stuff, but I'm basically specializing now. So unless you have a 60s or 70s or 80s, maybe 90s Dodge truck, or older, maybe 50s, 40s, pretty much any old Dodge truck, I'm not only going to have all the knowledge to fix it, I'm going to give you a good price, and I'm going to try to keep a whole bunch of extra stuff in stock for those vehicles. So my businesses are actually going to be pretty interesting. One thing I'm opening is a bicycle shop out here on my land, but I'm only having mountain bikes with 26-inch wheels. So at my bicycle shop, I only have to stock one size tire, one size inner tube. It's gonna make everything so much more uniform. Eventually, I might stock some kids' bikes, because there might be a few kids out here. But for the most part, it's all adults that can easily ride a 26-inch bike. There's plenty of them available from the 90s that are really high quality and stuff. So my auto shop is going to be sort of the same way. I'm only going to stock tires. It's going to be kind of a tire shop too. I'm only going to stock tires for my trucks, like the sizes I need. So if you need some weird size for a BMW or something, I'm not going to have it. But and then as far as parts, I'm going to have all kinds of extra parts for these old Dodge trucks. So when I'm ready to build stuff for myself, or if I need extra parts, then I can just, I already have them. That's the thing out here. You got to build up everything. And the biggest thing is you want to have everything already. Because if you don't have something and you got to go, a lot of stuff is unavailable in this little ghost town. So then you have to either go to Van Horn or El Paso, which is much further. And if you're going that far, it's give you a tour. Yeah, I could probably do that. You know what? That's a pretty good idea. I should. I think I'll make a video. I'm gonna do a tour video. So after I'm done with this live, I'm going to go to town over here, and I'm going to make a video of all the old houses. I've done that before on live through TikTok, and it works out very well. So, I actually have meant to do that and make a video about it a long time ago. I think I did, but I only did the main street, just a real quick video. But I know some really cool areas. I can make a much longer video. So yeah, totally gonna do that. That's a great idea. I'm really glad you reminded me, because that's something I wanted to do. And I'm in town today, and it's kind of a gloomy day, so it might make a cool video about a ghost town if it looks kind of like gloomy outside, you know. It's real cloudy today. A lot of days it's really bright out here, and the birds are happy and stuff like that. It doesn't have the ghost town vibe, you know. Today it's given the vibe. Dude, I had a lot of people laughing around here because there was a restaurant that opened up for a short time called Old Town Grill. Old Town Grill. I kept calling it Ghost Town Grill. Mostly as a joke, but also because I kind of forgot it was even called Old Town Grill. It should have always been called Ghost Town Grill. That sounds so much cooler. Yeah, the best thing anybody can do is not go to a dealership, but find a specialty mechanic that really knows what you have. Me personally, I can fix anything, but there's so much crap that I do not want to fix. I don't even want to think about it. Like alternators that are way up in there in a freaking Nissan where you gotta take the radiator out and all this stupid stuff just to change the alternator. Nope. Done. Not doing it ever again. You know where an alternator is located accessibly? In an old Dodge truck. And that's why I'm working on only that. So if I only charge you $30 to replace your alternator, that's because your alternator is right there. And I can do it in like 6.5 minutes. You know? Also, another thing I'm probably going to stop doing is, see, okay, this is the thing. This is why I was charging $60 an hour there for a while. I didn't have a 1 hour minimum like a lot of shops have. So if it took me 15 minutes, it'd be $15. If it took me 30 minutes, it'd be $30. At $40 an hour, it's hard to divide it up like that. It's harder to calculate 15 minutes. Dude, I'm a good mechanic, so a lot of stuff I can fix ridiculously quick. I don't even remember what I was just talking about, but it's, replacing an alternator. If you got an old Dodge truck like this, it literally will take me less than 15 minutes. So why should I charge you why should I have a 1 hour minimum for something that's going to take me 9.78 minutes? Doesn't make any sense. I could have a 15-minute minimum, and if it takes me 2 minutes, say you just want me to replace your wipers or something, a headlight or something, you know, something you just don't want to do, but it's so easy, it takes me like literally 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah, a 15-minute minimum I think is acceptable, or even a half hour, but a lot of shops have a 1 hour minimum, and that I don't think is cool. Or they'll even round it up. So if it takes them an hour and 15 minutes, they'll just tell you 2 or 1.5. They'll put it, that's what they'll do. 1.5. when you're that mechanic that accepts every job because you need to, you're gonna get fucking screwed. Because you're gonna get every job that everybody else didn't want to do. You're gonna get all the worst jobs. You're gonna get exactly that job with the Nissan and the alternators all the way up there, like that. Not me. I'd rather just sit here and eat hot dogs on YouTube. Fuck it. I'd rather sell some shit. Go home and sell me a dirt bike or something if I need money that bad. You know? Dude, and that's the worst part about living out here and trying to be a mechanic, is that a lot of people out here know how to fix their own shit. Unless it's that kind of job where they don't want to do it because it sucks. It's like, okay, that's the only reason that I'm getting the job is because it's a terrible job that this abled person doesn't want. Dude, that's the jobs I'm going to start paying other people to do. I should pay somebody to do this fucking throw-out bearing. This thing, man, I've been thinking about it for a couple days. It needs to be done, but I sure don't feel like doing it. I love doing, dude, I could work on my trucks all day if it's stuff that I want to do. If it's stuff I have to do, totally different. This I kind of have to do. Not something that I'm looking forward to at all. Mm-hmm. There's a fly in here. I need to get some fly strips. The store is closed. Looks like I can't do that. There's a little store in town here called the Country Store. It's only open Monday through Friday though. It's an old guy, Johnny. He's about 81, I think now. What a cool dude. He's open like 10 to 4 Monday through Friday, so not even really full time. But that's kind of like me, you know, with the auto repair stuff. Work as much as I want. I don't care what other people think or what time they want me to work. Like, I would love for Johnny to be open on the weekends, but I don't think that's what he would want to do. And I'm sure he doesn't need to do it. Because if he did, he would be open. I'm actually sort of planning to maybe buy his business one day. He talks about it once in a while. But I don't know. He's probably not going to ever sell it. But if he does, I would like to buy it. And if I did, I'd be open on the weekends. Because I'd be trying to reel in the money, you know. Trying to get it going. Oh man, I got the hiccups. What's up, smart fella? You know, I like those, the 3800 engine that's in the Buicks. Those are good. I'm surprised, you know, man, I'm really, people are just, I don't know, man. I don't know. People just give up, man. That's what I'm figuring. But anyways, dude, the Buicks, the old school Buicks with the 3800, that's a really good engine. But it sure loves to blow head gaskets right at 140,000 miles. And I think we don't see a lot of them anymore is because people didn't repair them. All they had to do was put head gaskets in it, and it would go 140,000 more miles, at least, you know. But yeah, dude, I see them sometimes, and they're still out there for sure. I know a couple old guys out here that They're cruising in their Buicks. And they know they're good motors. Best cars ever made? I don't know, man. That's a pretty big title. But they were really good, though. They were still pretty easy to repair. As far as, like, a lot of this new shit is just retarded. Wiring is so thin now that you can't really repair it. Like, it's like this tiny little strand of copper wire. Oh, yeah, nice. The 3800. And dude, that thing kicks, man. They made a supercharged one, too. But even the regular one, if it's been taken care of and you hit the pedal, whoo, gone. Dude, I remember driving a 97 Buick Skylark. Wait, it couldn't have been that old, was it? Yeah, it was. Dude, I remember driving a 97 Buick Skylark, and it was like the newest car that I had ever driven. Because before that, I drove just a bunch of, like, maybe it was a 2007 Buick Skylark. I don't remember. But before that, I had only driven, like, piece of shit cars from the early 90s. Mazda 323, and the Honda Civics and Corollas and all those stupid little cars. A 90 Lumina, nice. You still got an old 98? I'm guessing it's a brown. I feel like 90% of them were brown. I might have seen a white one before. Maybe a black one. I might have seen a yellow one before. But I swear they were all brown. Silver? Maybe I have seen a silver one before. That sounds familiar. Dude, there were so many brown cars in the 70s and 80s and 90s. I don't know why, because it's always been an ugly color. It's like the ugliest color. Damn, you guys hear the draw burn on this thing? It only makes a lot of noise when I push in the clutch. Like I'm about to do not that long. I gotta go to the other desk. About to put my $6 in gas in this sucker. Big balling. Burgundy. Brown, yellow, orange. I remember a lot of burgundy interior, especially in the Buicks. God, there's one fly in here. About to get murdered. Keeps bothering me. Oh yeah, for sure. Just like the dirt bike I had. I still got my, I'm gonna get another one, but I still got my dirt biking suit. That's those colors. Alright guys, I'm getting off live. I gotta put some gas in. And then I think I'm gonna go make this video of town. So check that out. It's probably gonna take a while to upload because I think it's gonna be a long video. So check in about 2 hours.